Okay, we're back. Yes, I had an outfit change. Why? Because somebody rang the doorbell. I'm like, oh, did my auntie like maybe order something for me? No. I go downstairs, I open the door. Boom! Two ambulance people. And I'm like, huh? Who dying? Mind you, I wasn't wearing this. I was wearing this. Yeah, the shirt that you saw me in earlier. Yeah. I was like, oh, I'm a bit exposed. Because mind you, I thought it was going to be something really quick. So I wasn't bothered to actually put on something. Okay. Two ambulance people. And they're like, oh, is this, I'm not giving you my number. What? I know the dangers of putting out personal information out there. Let's just say, oh, is this number 32? I'm not number 32, by the way. I'm just giving you a fake number. I'm sorry. Is this number 32 of Avenue 32? I don't know, guys. Stop asking me questions. And I'm like, this is 32B. And they're like, oh, I feel like I'm giving away too much information. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Just tell the damn story. This is 32B. Oh, we got a call. And I'm like, yeah, it's not for me. I am young, full of youth. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But, oh, yeah, and they were like, oh, yeah, because we tried ringing that door and, like, no one was answering. I was like, oh, I don't really know if they use that door because, like, I don't really see them using that door. And, like, the last time I saw it, they put stuff on it and they barricade it. So I don't really think they use that door. I think they use this back door over here. And then she's like, it was an older man and well, I think they're probably like age difference is probably like 20 years. The woman was giving 34. The man giving grandpa. You know what I mean? But white people age fast, so maybe she wasn't 34. Damn. Anyway, that's not the point. That's not the point, okay? So I tell them, try the back door. They try the back door, it's locked. And I'm like, maybe just like jump from my backyard. Because like our yards are low-key connected. And she's like, oh, I don't know. There's a dog. Mind you, it's a tiny doggy. Dog is just happy to be alive. The dog was just chilling. It wasn't doing anything. So I was like, oh, okay. We'll just try the front again. I'm like, okay. They try the front. And because there's the front door, and then you get into this little like mud room situation, but it's not really a mud room. It's just like a little, if it's a mud room, it's really tiny. But anyway, it's just like a little space, and then you have their actual front door. So I was like, I can give you the keys to this because we share the basement, because the basement is where all like the electrical stuff is at. And she was like, oh yeah, please. And I was like, okay, cool. I open that door, and then they start knocking, and then the lady gets in, lets them in. Oh, mind you, I really want some bananas, like a fruit salad with banana. Oh, I really want one. Like, I'm really craving that. So, yeah, and then she was like, oh, you guys are here. Mind you, okay, like I said before, they normally barricade that front door. I'm not even exaggerating. But to each their own. Like, it's an elderly couple. What can I do? Also, rewind. I answer the door, yeah. He hears me speak, the ambulance man. He hears me speak. And he's like, oh, where are you from? Why are you trying to have chit-chat? The ambulance was called. Clearly, somebody's life is in danger. Why are you trying to waste time and chit-chatting with me? Oh, where's your accent from? Are you from Barbados? Jamaica? Trying to list all these Caribbean island places. And I'm like, no. And I can clearly see this man's wonder in his eye. And I was like, because I swear to you, this was just going to keep going and going and going. Mind you, he's on job. You're on the clock. And you want to have chit chat with me? Baby, go save a life, please. That's what you're here for. Go save somebody's life. Men. The lady was trying to figure out how we're going to get into the property so we can figure out what's going on. This man was trying to have a chit chat. And this is how you expect me to have hope in a man? I'm sorry. I'm not getting paid enough for this. No, I'm not. I actually have a lot of work to do, but I can't think right now because I'm fasting. So, also, yeah, obviously eventually they get in and I leave it to them. Oh, and then I tell him, because it was only him. He's the only one wondering. Oh, because you got a bit of an accent. Yeah, no, I was born in Portugal. And he's like, oh, wow. And then the lady pitches in. And I'm like, lady, I thought I could have hope in you. But doesn't matter. The lady pitches in. She's like, oh, yeah, because I dated a Portuguese man. He has an American accent. He said he learned from movies. And I was like, no, I grew up in South Africa. So technically I should be having like a more Britishy accent. But as I was saying this, he was saying, oh, yeah, you should have a more weirder accent. I'm like, I swear these Caucasians, I just can't. Too entitled for my liking. Anywho, as if a British accent isn't weird. What's it called? Leicester, and it's not spelled Leicester. What's it called? Yorkshire, and it's not. It's whatever. I'm not getting into it. I'm not getting into it. Okay, I'm not getting into it. They're like, oh, why are you amazed? Go save a life. God damn. So obviously they eventually get in because the lady, like, I opened that main door, and then they're knocking on her actual door, and then she was like, oh, you're here, great, whatever. I came up here and I'm sitting and I'm like, damn, was that a sign for me to stop fasting? Because out of all the doors and out of all the people that needed help, y'all came here to me. I could have easily been asleep. I could have easily been wearing my earbuds and like not listening to anything that was out here. Is this a sign for me to stop? What's the time? I don't know. I think it's probably like 3 or something. No, but I'm like so hungry. Is it a sign? Damn. I think I should eat. But anyway, let's finish this first. Because I don't know how much storage I got. I don't know how many minutes they're going to let me speak to you. Okay? So let's continue. Where did we stop? I don't even remember where we stopped in the story from the previous video. Damn. I told you my friend had a baby. I told you I'm fasting. Oh, yeah. They were trying to fast because they want to find husbands in that. I'm trying to fast. Okay, so here's the thing, yeah. I want to have a career. A beautiful, lucrative, successful career in the fashion industry. So that's one of the things that I'm working towards and praying for. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I am a romantic at heart. Oh my God, no. But what if this is a warning from the universe. Like, yo, if you choose to continue to do this, you're gonna need an ambulance. I've never ridden an ambulance though. Can you just be serious for once? I've never been. But apparently, don't you gotta pay? We're not in America, so we don't gotta pay just for riding an ambulance. I hope not. Isn't healthcare free in this country? Golly. It better be. It is, right? It's just shit. Anywho, this is the life. Hold on tight. I just need to make it to Thursday, 8:30 p.m. for me to complete the fast. Guys, please. Also, when I was at the airport, this homeless man asked me for food, and I said, to be honest with you, I can't. And the thing is, I was standing in line to get myself a sandwich. But hear me out, I really couldn't, because if I gave him, I would have been starving. Since Monday, 2 p.m. Was it 2? Yeah. Monday, 3 p.m. I would have been with no food since then. I'm sorry, dude. And I felt bad. And he said, no, it's okay. God bless you. And that just made me feel worse. Oh, that made me feel even worse. Like, golly. I love helping people. I do. I love helping people. But also at the same time, there's a lot of scammers at the airport. Portugal has changed, dog. There's this guy being like, oh, I lost my phone. Do you have WhatsApp so I can call my phone? What's up? You lost your phone? What's up? What's up? No. Before you start being like, yeah, Vanya, what's up? Before you start that, yeah? What's up requires internet, number one. Are you connected to the airport Wi-Fi? Okay, fine, sure. Let's say you actually are connected to the Wi-Fi and all that, and you can receive calls. WhatsApp is what you choose. Isn't WhatsApp the scammer's application now? WhatsApp and Telemundo. Telemundo is novellas. Telegram. Yeah, Telegram. That and Telegram. Isn't that the scammer's go-to app? How do I know that? Because there was this ad for like, are you at home with no work? We will send you these things to package, and it doesn't take long. You can work for part-time or full-time, and it's easy. You never need to leave your house. We will ship it to you, and then you can ship it back to us when it's done. I clicked on that. It sounded perfect. I didn't have to leave my house. I didn't have to do shit. It was just like filling out things with pencils or whatever, or like putting keychains on, whatever. It was something basic. Okay, and I was like, cool. I go through it. They send me to WhatsApp, and they're like, this dude sent me a bunch of messages. Mind you, when I was doing that, I was getting ready to go for my run. So I was getting dressed and whatever. So I wasn't like on my phone constantly texting. I was gone for 2 minutes. Are you there? We have proof that others have sent us. I was like, nah, this ain't for real. So I was just like, you know what? Sure. I'm not doing much this morning besides getting ready for my run. Let me entertain you. You need to have Telegram. You need to follow our, what's it called? There's a word for this. I know it. It's not program. It's registration? Orientation. You need to follow our orientation thing, whatever, for you to be like qualified, whatever. The orientation is watching a TikTok video of this lady like making jelly or something. And I was like, y'all are not even scamming me correctly. And it's honestly quite offensive. Like, if you're gonna scam me, at least make it a good time. For me. Ugh. And I'm like, oh, and then send a screenshot. I liked it. Screenshotted it, unliked it. Because, like, what the hell? Do you think I'm gonna be affiliated with such things? No, I am not. And then it was like, oh, yeah, great. Now contact our person, manager, whatever the hell she was. Emma on Telegram. I'm so sorry, girl, if you're an Emma and you're watching this, but they're using your name for this. Yeah. And she's like, oh, I don't know what she said. Oh, she asked me for age name, I think, and location. I gave her that. And I was like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have. Yeah, whatever. But then after that, I was like, yeah, no, this is giving scam. And it's not even like a fun scam, you know? So I was just like, whatever. I just deleted the app, deleted my account, blocked the guy on WhatsApp. Achoo, achoo, achoo. No, because I think I should eat. Because, like, what if, like, as they're leaving, I pass out or something? I just wanted to fast for 3 days. Is it too much to ask for? I'm gonna finish this video and then eat. I promise. Ugh. What if I just pass out over here like this? That's a nice way to just, like, not that. Just, you know, sleep a little. But anyway, I shouldn't get comfortable. Stay focused. We're almost done. We're not. I'm not even gonna lie to you. We're not almost done. We haven't even gone past the half of my update. And we already are part 2. Anyhow, ooh, I got real close and personal there. So, yeah, there's an ambulance downstairs dealing with my neighbors. And I'm here telling you about, how I got scammed that one time. I didn't really get scammed. They were trying to scam me, but yeah, there's a bunch of scammers in Portugal. Like, it's crazy out there. The dude's like, oh yeah, can I call my WhatsApp? Mind you, the location that I was at, he asked me, do you have WhatsApp? No. He was going like, I was ignoring the hell out of him. The man was giving sketchy. I'm not even gonna hold you. He was going, hello? Hello? Earbuds on. Eventually, I was like, yeah. Do you have WhatsApp? No. WhatsApp? No. You don't have WhatsApp? No. Mind you, ha-haing with my friend on WhatsApp. Of course I have WhatsApp. You're giving sketchy. You're out here jumping from person to person, being like, oh, I lost my phone. Can I call my phone on WhatsApp? He used this guy's phone. Used it, called it, whatever. Done. Left, yeah? Then, 20 minutes later, he leaves, comes back to the same location, asking another guy, oh, I lost my phone. Can I use WhatsApp? And just because I swapped seats doesn't mean I didn't know the guy was behind me. I knew you were behind me. You think I don't know what happens in my vicinity? I'm traveling. Wide awake. Yeah, I was in the dark. Yeah, I saw you. Wide awake. And then the guy's speaking in Portuguese, being like, this is my phone. Because he was going like, oh yeah, my phone. But I don't know if he said like, yeah, my phone looked like that or something. But the Portuguese guy interpreted it as like, no, this is my phone. Look, pictures of my daughter. Look, this is my phone, not yours. It was like sitting there like, he was giving, yeah, this is just another Tuesday. I got no, like, this is calm. Like, nothing, there was no urgency to it. Therefore, no, you did not lose your phone. And yes, you were scamming. Because if you lost your phone, why the hell are you asking every other passenger? Yeah, people ready to board. No, not ready to board. People that are traveling in the airport to call you on WhatsApp and not going to the information desk. That's one. Number two, there's a police station in every major area in Portugal. Yeah? Baby, if you're in trouble, the police is right here around the corner. You don't gotta stress. Why did you not go to the police station that's at the airport? Number two. Number three, why are you harassing people from 20 to 20 minutes or however long you were harassing people to call you on WhatsApp? Scammer. Yeah, it's giving scammer alert. You're scamming. And no, I don't have WhatsApp. Yeah, I'll lie straight to you. Do you think I'm gonna fall for this? I'm traveling solo dolo. At the time I was solo dolo, but when I was in Portugal, I wasn't solo dolo. But yeah, what the hell? I'm all here by myself. Do you really think I'm gonna be engaging with strangers? Baby, I took a look at you and I was like, you're giving dishonest man. You're not giving honest. And also, scammers, uh, scammers, scammers no longer have a particular race or age. Scammers don't discriminate. You can have white, black, Asian scammers, young, old, and infants. Yes. Anybody's a scammer these days, and it's actually kind of sad. No, because I feel like that sounds a little bit discriminatory. I was about to say, like, before they were easier to spot. But to be fair, yeah, I never, like, based it off race or anything. I was just like, it's just the energy and the vibe that you're giving me. Because, like, the story that you're selling me is giving, there's a lot of holes in there. You know what I mean? But, yeah. No, but nowadays, anybody's a scammer. Kind of sad. Anywho, yeah, Portugal is crazy. The Portugal that I grew up with is not the Portugal not that the one that I grew up was any better. But yeah, but now it's crazy. Portugal's getting packed. The airport is a mess. It's too tiny. Baby, like, they've been having a lot of foot traffic for the past few years, and still no construction on getting, like, a bigger airport, more terminals. Like, come on. They only have 2 terminals in Lisbon, and there's only 1 airport in Lisbon. Everybody, international and domestic flights, are coming out of just that 1 airport, which is why a lot of Ubers are canceling, because it's crazy. You can spend half an hour to 45 minutes to an hour in just sitting in traffic, because that's how busy that area is. So, like, if you're traveling in Portugal, just catch a metro, dude. Catch the metro and don't talk to nobody, because them scammers are high. Yeah, they're high in quantity. They're all over the place. And also, there's a lot of homeless people actually getting in and begging, which I hear it. Like, you know, you're homeless. Wait, it's not called homeless now, because apparently that's offensive. Houseless people, I think that's the word. They're houseless, and yeah, which I get it. To be fair, that's more of a government problem. They need to have more programs in place, because living in Portugal is not cute. Baby, it's the ghetto. Portugal's poor. Yeah? Poorest of the poor. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Poorest of the poor. Oh, but it's Portugal. It's so cute. It's poor, baby. Portugal survives on tourism. They need you in there. It's poor, because cost of living, disgraceful and disgusting. God, you do not want to be living in Portugal. Okay? Here is better. What we earn here in a week, they earn in a month. That's how ghetto it is over there. I'm telling you, Europe is dying. But they're first world, baby. First, they never had it. They were never first. It was just propaganda, okay? Because if they were really a first world, why are you always looking and putting your hands all over Africa, the whole entire continent, yeah, in order to keep yourself afloat? They are poor and in debt. Anyhow, this was not the life update that I wanted to give you. I was telling you how I don't want to have kids. My friend had a baby. Oh, yeah. So they were together in a group, and they were talking about the different types of fasting and whatever. And I was like, how'd you guys know all of that? It's in the Bible. And I was like, oh, shade was thrown. Because I'm not religious. But I'm thinking of reading the Bible just to see what the hype's about. What did that guy call it? The Holy Bible? Bro, that's so funny. I'm not even laughing with pure joy anymore. That's how tired I am. Oh. tired and hungry. But yeah, I'm thinking of reading it just so I can actually see things from that perspective and make my own opinion on it. But no, I'm not religious. No, I do not have good experiences in the church. Nothing too traumatic. It's just that every time I go to a church, I don't feel like I belong there. It just feels like I'm performing. Like, I was raised a Catholic, mind you. If you keep hearing banging, it's because there's a window open and the door's closed, so it keeps like banging and stuff. Okay, so I was. Oh my god, I think I really should be eating because I'm getting notifications from my phone being like, reflect on how you're feeling. Guys, I'm scared. I think I should eat. I think after this time I'm gonna eat. I am. Hopefully I make it to 8:30, but if I don't, that's also fine. But yeah, poorest of the poor. I need to hurry up because I don't know how many minutes I have on this. What was I saying? I possibly have up until 30 or 35. And we're currently on 26. I'm not religious. The thing is, like, I was raised a Catholic. Yeah, sure. I did the baptism, all those things, whatever. I've done all the things I needed to do. Like, as in the basics, okay? Or maybe the whole thing. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. No, wouldn't the whole thing be all the way up to, like, priest and nun and stuff like that? So, yeah. I've done the basics for someone who attends the church, okay? Which is baptism, confirmation, and Holy Communion, whatever, the whole shebang. I did it. But I wouldn't do it because it came from me. I would do it because this is how we're raising you, so this is what you have to do. Okay? It was never really something that I chose mentally, emotionally, and spiritually and physically. I didn't choose this life. Okay? Like, and every time I went to church, it was always like, it's Sunday, you have to go to church. It was never because, yeah, I want to go to church, you know, be around my religious community and praise God and all of that. It's just, and like over the years, it came to a point where, like, this is not my community. It's just not my community. It's not. I don't know how to explain it. Like, church just isn't for me. Like, I go to church and I feel nothing. Like, I see how people feel loved and like fully enveloped, right? Is that the word? Enveloped in it, and they feel so much joy, praise, and all of this. I believe in God, but I just don't believe in the church. And the thing is, my family, they've been on my about it, okay? And like for many years, my mom was just like dragging me and like trying to force me, and I was like, dude, like, I think I told her, I think it was like 17 or something, I was like, yeah, no, I don't want to go to church, I don't believe it. And then ever since then, she's been like she's been like extremely like cautious with my brothers because she doesn't want to repeat the same thing. I don't go to church and there's no shame about it. Why would I go to church? Mind you, the history of church is not cute. These are the same folk that were killing in the name of God. And not just like a little 1, 2, 3 killings. No, like to the brink of genocide. Like fully wiping out villages and communities in the name of God and being like, yeah, but it's God. Like, we're doing this. Bro, I'm sorry. I will not believe in a God where killing is its main thing. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And then on top of that, a lot of like religious communities, Christian religious communities, are all about looking down upon Black people and saying like, yeah, y'all are sinners, and basically oppression. Yeah. Because even the Pope came out and said, yeah, we did use the Bible as a way, a form of oppressing black communities and people of color. We did that. That's how they furthered slavery and all that. So, no, I don't believe in the church, and I don't think I ever will. God is everywhere, so technically and literally, I don't have to go to a church in order to feel God's love. How is my relationship with God? I think, I don't know, sometimes I do feel like I'm failing, but like, I also do think it's because of how hard I am on myself with literally anything. I do have a connection to God, but I feel like I should be doing more. And don't come here and tell me, oh yeah, it's church. It's not church. Baby, I've been to different churches. It just does nothing for me. I look at others, I look at myself, and I'm like, we're not experiencing the same thing. Like, you're willingly here. Were the other times unwilling? Well, yes, but then I also went to my niece's confirmation. I think it was confirmation. I'm not really sure. It was something. I think it was confirmation. Because isn't confirmation the one where you have to like confirm that, yeah, I'm a true believer, and yes, I allow God into my heart and whatever, Jesus Christ and all that. Blah. Isn't it that? I think it's that. So if it's that, that's what she did. Confirmation, right? And I said, I willingly went there, and it's just weird. Like, maybe there's like another, I think maybe I have trauma and I'm just not fully aware of it. Because even when I pray, like, because when you're at church, you have to say the Hail Mary, Our Father, and all these things. I don't connect to it. And also, I don't want to be saying those words because I don't want the people around me to get the wrong idea. Because my family still thinks I can be saved. Yeah. And that pisses me off because I really don't know who gave you the authority for you to feel responsible over my spirituality. If I am indeed sinning, that's between me and God and it has nothing to do with you. Salvation is individual. Oh, I'll pray that one day you get converted. This is why I can't stand Christians. Another one. Because I said I participated in Ramadan this year. I think it was this year. I participated in Ramadan this year, and I was like, I told my family, and they're like, yeah, but their God is different. I just looked at them and I was like, I'm not engaging with you. I'm not engaging with you. I'm truly not engaging with you because I think you do want me to choose violence, and I'm trying to do good during this Ramadan, you know? First of all, hella fucking ignorant. God is God. You keep saying, you want to say, just because different religions, it doesn't matter. It all comes from the same place, the same fountain, the same seed. It all comes from the same place. It's just that y'all played broken telephone and decided to do y'all twists on it, and that's why we have this many religions. Okay? Because at the end of the day, if you follow all the way to the root, they're all saying the same thing. And that's a fact. And then on top of that, isn't one of the commandments love thy neighbor? Okay, so A, why are you trying to force this church lifestyle on me? B, why you look down upon others that are not following a Christian life and following other religions? You're ultimately putting yourself above others. It's giving whitewashed. Yeah, it's giving whitewashed. It is, because that's what them like to do. Because their whole history is just about oppression and stealing. and killing, murder and rape. It's all that. When you look at history, what are they known for? Invading other countries by force, any means necessary, and then crying about it like, but we saved from what? Because we're being attacked by you. We were good. Anywho, so yeah, I don't see myself as a religious person. I see myself as spiritual. I believe in what the world has to offer to me. I believe in God, but like I said, I think people have different opinions of what God is. Christians would say Jesus Christ, a white man, blue eyes, brunette, long hair of Rapunzel. That's not me though. I refuse to believe that's God. I think God is just like God. God is God. God is everywhere. God is you. God is me. God is the tree outside. God is the duvet on my bed. God is everything. Because ultimately we are products of God, correct? Therefore, we are also gods in a way. God with a little g, not a big G. If you've heard that quote, then you understand. If you haven't, you're going to be saying blasphemy. Also, if you're hella religious. But if you're going to be thinking like the latter, then you're clearly not deeping what I'm actually telling you. Even though I have just explained it. But it doesn't matter. So yeah. And this is why I don't really like being around my family. Because like they always look at me like I'm just lost in life. Yeah, I'm lost to an extent, as in, what else am I meant to be doing? Because I just feel like I'm just like in limbo. But not lost in the sense that there's I don't believe in anything. But then again, they haven't taken the time to actually try and understand me as a human. My mom the other day was like, oh, I know you think you're not understood by everyone. It's not I think, I know it's a fact. Because if it wasn't the case, then you guys wouldn't always be looking at me with pity and like I'm just this fragile human being that knows nothing and is like so lost in the world. But yet when you need advice, who you're gonna call? Ghostbusters. Exactly. You keep acting like I have no sense, but it doesn't matter. I've given up on actually trying to get their love and validation, because I don't actually need them. Like, either you're gonna understand me, and accept me for me, or you're just gonna be a hater, and that's okay. My eyes twitching like crazy. Can you see? Maybe you can't see it, but I can feel it. But it doesn't matter. What goes around? No, because what if I go back to sleep and I don't wake up because I have not eaten? I'm thirsty as hell. So thirsty. But yeah, life update. I'm no longer working at the factory. I'm now a freelancer / entrepreneur. So if you want to support me and me homegirls, go follow my account. I post on TikTok. I post here. Also, I've changed the handles of my thingy, of my account. I'm waiting for August 19th so I can change it back to what I actually want it to be. I dropped my pen that I was playing with. Not gonna go pick it up. It's too far. It's not actually not that far. It's just underneath this chair, I think. Actually, it's right here. Ugh, so much effort. Anywho, follow me on TikTok.